Dear fellow fighters, think about this for a moment. The piece on Pras Michel's report was published on Bloomberg. Bloomberg is a friend of Wang Qishan's. I heard that Bloomberg consulted many people before reporting, but Wang Qishan actually let him publish it. Just think about what the meaning behind this is. Think about why Wang Qishan allowed it to be published, brothers and sisters. There is a deeper underlying meaning here. When Pras Michel and Elliot Broidy went to Shenzhen, they just flashed their passports, and over a dozen cars were allowed to whiz by. Pras Michel came back and boasted about it everywhere. Wow, I'm wonderful. I don't even need a passport check when I go to China. How much money did he get? $80 to $90 million for a celebrity. That's the money spent on deporting me. In all the single bribes in American history, especially to a celebrity, including the single bribe of Higginbotham. This case was the first time in history that a Department of Defense lawyer or an officer was bribed by a foreign country. Second, the bribe to Pras Michel was the largest single bribe. Third, the largest and most direct foreign bribe that went directly to the White House. You know, President Trump promised him to meet him at the White House. Come on, I'll see you. When they arrived at the White House, Ambassador Tsui Tiankai, rumored to be itching to swap his suit for a military uniform, accompanied by a group of military attaches, the Secretary of the Political and Legal Affairs Commission, and everyone from the Ministry of Security, arrived at the White House and was immediately barred from entering the gate. What kind of movie would this be if we were to film it? This was just one of the scenes. Pras Michel went directly from Thailand to Hong Kong, played erotic games in Hong Kong, and then crossed the border directly to China. And then Wang Qishan, China's number 2, was smoking a cigarette, surrounded by a bunch of beautiful girls. I heard that after the meeting, there was a high-end orgy with the most expensive drugs. They were all on drugs. These bastards. Think about what that scene would be like. If we were to film this, how many attorneys general and deputy attorney general would have been to the Chinese embassy to meet with Tsui Tiankai? Tsui Tiankai had to stop doing his duty. Imagine Tsui Tiankai, an ambassador to the United States, dared to meet with a U.S. Department of Justice lawyer. Just imagine how audacious and ignorant he was. Then think about how Wu Zheng, Bruno, and Yang Lan, calling themselves Xi Jinping's very own head doctors, tried to recruit Bannon. And then Xi Jinping's first words when he met Trump were, "Do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Everything is not important. Only one thing is important. Send Miles Guo back to China." The translator was completely stupefied. Someone told me that I can verify this with Bannon. Even Trump was stupefied. In 2017, Xi Jinping met with Trump and said, "Do me a favor. Can you do me a favor? Get Guo Wengui back to China." The translators on either side were stupefied. Think about Elliot Broidy, Steve Wynn, and Pras Michel. He's a singer, but was also a broker for President Clinton, President Obama, and First Lady Obama. They were powerful figures who had access to the White House and frequently visited. Think about all of these powerful figures working together against me. During that time, I still live stream to you every day. If I was scared for even a second, I'd not be a human. If I was scared for even a second, I'd not be a human. In the end, it was Secretary Sessions, Matt Pottinger, Attorney Chris, and Mr. Bannon who took care of it. But that was only one part. You don't know the first part, and you have no idea what the second part is. It got even more intense in July. I have many stories and haven't told yet. Everyone must remember this, whether in Europe or the United States. The most terrifying things are American traitors and CCP spies. Unless these people are annihilated, they will always be a scourge to humanity. Fellow fighters, please carefully read every single word in this report about Pras Michel. Only then will you be worthy of participating in the whistleblower movement that showed our achievement, courage, and value. It is also the best example of our unwavering commitment to truth. Did any of the past event or fact prove that whatever I said was falsified?